right? What is the research problem generally? What you see, in the society, or what you see in the, suppose if it is a social sciences, what you see in the situations or environmental different situations, right? If it in case of a science, it will be in a experimental basis, right? So this will be the initial stages. Not actually, it should be first of all the research scholars, or the going to be research scholars, should begin with identifying the topics. You have to identify the topics where you can go ahead. That is what, right? See, just like that, generally, what we do is we'll go whatever our friend says, or whatever faculty says, or whatever it may be, right? We can also do that, but generally, we have to take our own instincts, right? So we have to select our own area of research where we wanted actually, so that your research will be a complete research, and you'll be getting satisfaction after that, right? Now you have to identify the areas where research gap is there. So you have to identify the gaps. So that means, suppose somebody might have done already some research, and it is there at one place. Now you wanted to continue from that place, or is there any gap, or where any other areas where you can find out something like that? You have to uh, ponder upon that areas, right? So this takes, actually, it should not be in a 1 day or 2 days. It will take major time. See, for to construct a house, what will be the initial stages? Not foundation. You will be planning. You will be making a blueprint of your house. What is that blueprint? A blueprint is nothing but a replica of the final product. Okay. So in that blueprint, you will be imagining how your house will be, how much it should be, and your utilities and everything. It will be inculcated or incorporated in the blueprint. So here also same thing. When you begin your research, you should plan for that. There should be a plan for that. Okay. So where I have to, in which area? There will be lot of areas. Okay. So you have to select the best area where you can do a unique kind of a research. Your research should always be a unique one, which should have an impact on the society, which should give a better results for the society, or a government, or a policy, or some guidelines, or whatever it may be. It should be useful for the society. Okay. So in that way, you have to think on, and you have to start with your research. Okay. So initially, when we think of identifying the areas, we'll be a little bit confused. There will be a lot of confusion when we begin with the research work. So identifying the areas is a lot of difficulty. The framing of research, that title is also very important. The title will give you the direction. So whatever the title you have chosen, it will give you the direction, scope, and everything. So you have to be very, very particular about the research title. Okay. So because, suppose for example, let us say I have taken a title like digitization in the libraries in India. What is the scope? Scope is all the country, all over the country. I cannot do. I cannot take a survey of all the libraries in India. That's not possible also. So therefore, you have to be very particular while taking the scope of your research work. Okay. So you have to uh, give a specialized area, or go into depth in a particular area, not generally. You don't do a general research. You do a particular research, specialized area. So that is always give you a good research, right? Better opportunities for you also will be there if you do in a specialized area. So in that identification of the research problem, you will be doing the literature search. So you know that literature search. What is this literature search? Yes. So somebody might have done, not only in India, not only in our state, it might have been, that research might have been done on the same topic or relevant areas in other countries also. So you have to find out why. Why you have to find out? Yes. See, suppose if you do the same research work, somebody already have completed, then your research work is waste. So, identifying the topic which is not done by anyone else before, that is called as the research topic. You should identify that. How to identify them? How to know that? How to know that? Literature reviews. See, and in India there is a database or there is a website, Shodh Gangotri. You know that? What is this Shodh Gangotri? Shodh Gangotri will give out list of synopsis or the research which is in progress. So all the research topics identified in the respective universities will be listed in that, so that you will be getting an you will be getting a knowledge about what areas already being processed or done or in progress, so that you can take another topic or some other topics, right? So consult Shodh Gangotri first, then you will be getting an idea about what the research topic can be identified. Okay, so all this comes under literature review only. Okay, not only Shodh Gangotri, there are other sources are there. There are many sources are there, right? So you have to first, after selecting a area of research or area of knowledge, you have to get an understanding about that. You should get an understanding of 360 degrees level, total understanding about the topic. Okay, then only you can do your research perfectly. Okay, just like that, you have to, you will not run, you will not run, or you should not run. Okay, understand the topic first, then identify the areas relevant to that or related to that, relevant to that, opposite to that, whatever it be. Everything you have to know. So how to know that? How to know? So you have to consult all the literature which is written about that topic. So there are many sources are there. There are various sources are there. Okay. So generally, what we'll do, generally, suppose you wanted to know about something, what we'll do? Professor Google, right? So Google is a professor of all the of international university. He will be that will be giving a brief information about that, whether it is authentic or not. Google Scholar is some other different one. Yes. So what is the difference between Google and Google Scholar? It says, see, both of them are nothing but scholarly search engines. Both are search engines. What it will done, what it will be doing, there is a database behind that, and whatever the keywords you type, it will bring it. That's all. It does not do anything. Whether your keyword, it will match. It will match with the keywords in the database, and if it is matching, it will take out that. Okay, it will not use any brain or something like whether it is useful or relevant or not. It will not do anything. All search engines, in fact, all search engines will be like that, because they're all machines. Okay. Now, so what is the source then? What is the source? So there are different sources are there. So you have to spend time, most of the time in the initial stages, in the libraries, or nowadays you can have online system also there, digital libraries also there. So you have to spend lot of time in the beginning in the libraries for literature search. So out of 5 years of research, so I think 5 years is the maximum time limit, right? Not beyond that. You should be completing before that only, right? Not beyond 5. Okay. So out of 5 years, first 2 years will be on literature search only. It will be literature search because you have to get an understanding of the research topic. If you do not have proper understanding of the research topic, you will not go forward and you will be getting confused, right? You'll be finding different areas. So you will not be able to project yourself or direct yourself in a proper way, right? So therefore, you have to get proper understanding and total understanding of the research areas so that you'll get an idea about what research already happened and what where I can do, where is the possibility or what areas are there. That will be known only after the literature search, right? So for conducting the literature search, even this literature search will also helpful in identifying the topics as well as also avoiding the duplication of the research. So it will be helpful in avoiding the duplication of research also. So because see, already you might have thought of something. So when you type or when you find out, you will be finding the same one, right? So it will help you. So you will not select the same topic again, right? So therefore, for conducting the literature search, you will be browsing either online or also physical sources. There are a lot of resources are there. So they are called as information sources or information resources are there. So most of them you'll not be knowing, right? There are a lot of sources which are there in the libraries. Most of them generally you have a tendency not going to libraries. So maximum time you have to spend while doing research in the libraries only, so that you will be gaining different knowledges or areas where you can work on, right? Okay. So this will be the outline of my presentation. First, I will be presenting you a kind of information about the digital information sources or information sources. Nowadays, because they are available in digital format, you can say digital information sources and search strategies. Then databases are also there. Then there are some open access e-resources are there. See, because journals are very costly, sometimes they are not available in our libraries. Okay, so we have some open access resources also there. So open access means freely we can access them. I have a huge list of resources in the end of the presentation. I'll show you. I'll share this PPT. You can collect it later also. Okay. Then and also finally, when you present your synopsis or research thesis, you have to do them in an ethical way. So even suppose when you write, you might have already seen that in a textbook, when you see the definition, how it will be according to so and so person. This is the definition. Why they are writing like that? Why they are mentioning the name of the author who has given that definition? Copyright, right? Because that comes under intellectual property. See, if there is a land, right, registered on my name, nobody can encroach that. I have a legal right over that. Here, because of that intellectual property, that is registered under copyright. So nobody can copy that